Hi everyone, so I just want to talk about something that I'm starting to realise more and more as my channel grows, and that is, I just want to get something straight with everyone here. So we're all here for different reasons, in the sense that different things brought us to chronic illness. None of us have the same exact story. There are similarities, but none of us have the exact same story. And, you know, at any point, if anyone's ever taken my videos as a 100% cure for them and everyone, I want to apologize, because I've never ever intended to say that I know how to cure chronic illness. To me, when I was chronically ill, I wanted to give information out to people if I were to ever recover. I wanted to give people exactly what it was, without the bullshit, without the money involved, without the supplements, without all that crap, so that you just have another reference to go off, you know? Because I use references on, I would look at YouTube and everything, and I would take examples of people's stories that had recovered, and then I would take parts of their story that I could add into my life, and I would do that from several different sources to come to the conclusion of what worked for me. You know, overcoming chronic illness is like a Rubik's Cube, and it's never the same every time, because you all start in different places. So, you know, if you're someone out there and you're trying to copy me exactly, you know, I believe it's the right direction for everyone watching, you know, to clean up your diet, to sort your sleep out and everything. Meditation, all those things are not going to harm you in your recovery, but there may be other things that you need to look at. Now, for example, one thing that I talk about is calories. Now, I get a lot of messages from people, especially girls, that have eating disorders, or people that have so much fatigue that they can't go and cook for themselves often. They tend to undereat because they just don't have the energy to make and prepare food. And my message to them is that that may be a hindrance to you recovering. Now, there may be someone that's overweight and they're already eating a lot of food, and they're looking at me and going, I need to eat more. No, you have to take my advice and see if it applies to you, whether you believe it does or not. You know, it's different for everyone. So, I just want you to understand that this is what people fall into, you know. They get chronic illness and they watch people on YouTube, and there'll be someone that goes, yeah, I've been taking ashwagandha every night and it really helps my adrenals and gets me sleeping through the night. And people go, right, ashwagandha, I need to order that off Amazon right away. This is what I used to do. And then you'd order it, and then you'd be waiting for it to kick in. Am I feeling any different? Am I feeling any different? And if I didn't feel different, I'd be like, that person's talking shit. But at the end of the day, that may very well help that person, you know? So, I'm trying to point you in the right direction. I'm not saying that you're going to get recovered from my advice completely, but I'm saying that you're going to go in the right direction with my advice. I'm not selling you anything. I'm giving you, just off my advice and through talking to a lot of people, what is beneficial, you know. And I'm going to start doing more videos and linking more references so that you can go away and look at these other people. For example, I love quoting Sean Stevenson, because I believe that he knows a lot about sleep, whereas many other people don't know as much as he does. I might start referencing other people I used to look towards, like, for example, John Berg. I found him very useful during my time of chronic illness, or Arnold's Way for before and afters of people with chronic illness. You know, I used all these for motivation and to see what would benefit me and try and do different things. So, yeah, I just want to get that across, that don't expect to find all the answers here. I'm trying to give you as many as I can, but you may need to go away and do something else. Especially, you know, I don't like giving advice to people with these illnesses that are diagnosed through a doctor, or they have had surgery, serious surgeries and stuff like that. I'm in over my head when it comes to that stuff. You know, I'm just trying to talk to people with. They go to the doctor, they have they get blood tests, and they go, well, your bloods are fine, and you're like, but I feel like shit. I'm talking to those people. I'm talking to people that feel lackluster in life as well, just varying levels of fatigue and pain and stuff like that. I'm not talking to people with cancer. You know, that's over my head. You know, you might want to go to people with a lot more experience than myself. So yeah, I think that's it for this video. I just wanted to briefly talk about that. Recovery is different for everyone, and you may have to look elsewhere for other advice. You might not all get it here. I'm just trying to point you in the right direction, and that's all I've ever wanted to do. Okay, thanks guys. See you later.